What is it, Wolfpack? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys all had an awesome weekend. Today we're going to be covering SAITAMA, and I've got a bunch of things I want to show you today. So make sure you stay and watch to the very end of this video, guys. As always, this is purely for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor, but I want to share with you guys why this will probably change your mind about SAITAMA, and if you are thinking about it in a negative way or in a positive way, regardless whichever way you're thinking about SAITAMA, what I'm about to show you is argumentably the proof in the pudding that where we are and where we're going to be going, and kind of the future developments of SAITAMA. Because right now, a lot of people are kind of optimistic with where SAITAMA is realistically going to go and why are people still holding. And I saw a few videos on YouTube, one from Austin as well, which basically, you know, he goes on to say why he's still holding SAITAMA, and, you know, Austin Hilton that is, and why he's still holding SAITAMA, and why a bunch of other people are still holding, and kind of referring that to kind of everything that's happening and going on. I think it's a very good important. Now, guys, please do bear with me. I'm quite sick right now. So if you hear me sniffing, that's because I'm not very well. But regardless of that, guys, SAITAMA, let's take a look at everything, guys. So right now, obviously, we're just sitting below that 4 mark. Okay, now yesterday we crept back up into the 4s, and today we're back down to the 3.8s, kind of relatively averaging out at this mark right here. And I think, realistically speaking, SAITAMA is going to be like this most likely for a month or two, and that's just my prediction there. The reason I say that is because, look, SAITAMA has, let's be honest, been a bit messed up. I was going to use a different word there, but we'll use messed up. It didn't go as well as it probably should have. There was definitely a delay in, obviously, everyone being able to use it. Some people even now still not being able to use SAITAMA. This has really had a knock-on effect with SAITAMA, and you know, remotely the price too. So I think with that being said, you know, this explains why the SAITAMA is going on. But what realistically can we expect from SAITAMA? Well, if we take a look, guys, and I think this is very important. Rest made this point too, which with reference to this. If we take a look at SAITAMA just 6 months ago, okay, I know it's obviously we're in the future now and we're 6 months in and you still have these issues, but let's just rewind a bit here. SAITAMA 6 months ago, okay, as you guys can see right here, it only had 4,690 holders. Okay, that was 6 months ago. That's not too long ago, guys. You know, 6 months these days goes fast. And 4,690 holders, okay? And the tweet was saying, update, 69% up in the last 24 hours, top 5 trending. We're going parabolic. Let's break our last week all-time today. Okay, now, as you can see, like I said, we have 4,900 holders. Well, 4,670 to be precise. 6 months later, which is today, we have 316,000 holders, and these holders are still coming in. Just to clarify, we're not dropping holders. You know, despite everything that's going on, we're not dropping holders. Nothing's really dropping. It is just remotely the same, and we're still growing. SAITAMA is still growing. We're up to 316,000 holders, 102. And on a daily basis, this amount of holders continues to rise and rise, guys. Now, obviously, with everything going on, with SAITAMA not really making any statements, it's been a lot of optimism here to see what's really going on with SAITAMA, right? What is actually happening? Are we going to see any updates? Are we going to remotely ever see anything come in the near future for this coin? And like I said, I think people have, in my opinion, the wrong mindset for SAITAMA, and this is what I believe. I believe, you know, when we take a look as a long form vision, you know, a 6 months vision, not a 3-4 week, a 6 month vision from where we once was to where we are now. You know, yes, obviously the price has gone down. With any cryptocurrency, the price goes down. But we're on 315,000 holders, and every single day, more and more holders are coming in for this token. And you can see buy, literally live right now. Look at all these buys. Of course, there are going to be some sells, but a lot of people are still buying into SAITAMA, and I think people have the wrong mindset for this crypto. Okay, there's a lot of meme coins and a lot of tokens, which, again, you can get involved in and 100 times your money in a short amount of time, or even 10 times your money. Well, and that's good, but those things have no longevity. They typically fiddle out after a couple of months, and it's game over. Now, SAITAMA being a long-term project, a long-term corporation LLC, which wants to indefinitely, better everything about it in the future of finance. You can see, fostering the future of finance, and with their own exchange and having a new community, it's gonna long term be worth it. And again, this is for people who may have a bit of optimism here. Again, with any cryptocurrency, there's never a straight line up. Okay, this is not a get rich fast scheme. Those things don't exist, and if they do exist, they exist for a reason, because they're probably gonna dump to zero. Now, like I said, SAITAMA, yes, of course, has gone down from 0.8 to 0.38545, which again is not trying to be covered up by anyone. But I think we've hit a baseline, and it seems to be like we've hit this line of bottomness. And what I mean by that is we've hit a line of where's the bottom for SAITAMA, and it seems to be the 3.5s, 3.5 to 4s is like the lowest we can go with SAITAMA. Like we've never once dropped below 3.4, 3.5, kind of that mark. Obviously from the initial beginning we had, but after we've had that big spike, we've never really dropped below it, and every time we go to drop below it, we've seen the spike back up again. So it's really interesting to see what happens from here, guys. But I just want to make this video to talk about that and why the future of this is still looking bright. There are obviously going to be a lot of people who are flooding and selling, which is fine. If people want to sell out of that on SAITAMA, that's entirely their choice. That's cool. That's up to them. That's absolutely fine. It makes no difference to anyone else who's holding, because the holders are realizing the long-term longevity of this coin, not the short-term value. But just wanted to jump on this video, guys, give my thoughts about that and why I think this may change a few people's minds. And look at this as a long-term longevity. As always, this is just my thoughts. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do seek your own legal advice when investing in any crypto. It's always a risky game. But yeah, guys, anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.